What's a childhood memory you always thought was harmless until growing up made you realize the truth? When I was little, I had severe asthma, but my mom could never afford the inhaler I desperately needed, so I spent every day coughing so hard it felt like my chest would collapse, to the point where teachers constantly sent me out of class, and the coughing continued even after I got home. My mom and I lived in a tiny basement apartment and shared the same room. She would come home completely worn out from work, but because my coughing never stopped, she could barely sleep. I always believed she loved me deeply, and on nights when my coughing wouldn't let up, she'd come over and wrap her arms around me so tightly that I couldn't even breathe, and back then I honestly thought she was just trying to comfort me, so I never told her it hurt. I just told her I loved her, and every time I did, she would break down crying. Now that I have my own child, I understand how hard it is to squeeze someone to the point where they can't breathe, and that's when it finally hit me. She wasn't holding me tight out of affection. She was overwhelmed and frustrated from being woken up, and she would squeeze me so hard, hoping I'd pass out so my coughing would stop and she could finally get a moment of rest.